We are one of Little Cage's death marches.
God.
Thank y'all.
We found a thing.
We
found a
what
thing.
we were looking for. This is the monumental.
Well, let's turn around so we can see it.
Let's turn around.
Let's read about what it's all about.
Go ahead, Jeffrey, read away.
Alright. So this used to be a theater. Monumental Church is a National Historic Landmark constructed as a tribute to the 72 victims of the Richmond Theater Fire on December 26, 1811. The victims were a cross-section of the Richmond population, including the rich and poor, old and young, enslaved and free. At the time, the Richmond Theater Fire was the largest urban disaster in the United States history, making headlines across the country. A mourning community interred the victims together in a common burial at the site of their death and raised the monumental church as a memorial above the crypt. So I guess they're underneath there.
Yep.
Yeah, there is a crypt on the bottom of it. And also a tunnel. That's Henry. And this is the church. This has a lot of historical connotations for Richmond, for educational VCU, MCV, Medical College of Virginia. Pretty good stuff. It's an interesting place.
The big dresses, all the big dresses. This happened like in 1811, so there was a lot of big dresses then.
So that was just
And there was no fire alarm type system in these Miller sprinkler systems.
And if you can see how small the doorways are, those people were trying to get out,
We had 600 people trying to jam their way out through these doors.
and women with the big hoop skirts.
Yeah, that was fun. Ladies got trampled. Their skirts caught on fire because, fabric.
And everybody for themselves.
And yeah, it was. And the governor of Virginia at the time went in to save his daughter, who was left behind, and well, he didn't come out.
What a horrible death.
Yeah.
So this has all the names that are on it, but you can't really tell.
Yeah, it's hard to read them.
It's been here for so long, probably made out of marble.
A lot of,
A lot of wear and tear, people probably touching it at one point. But now they have this handy dandy fence around it.
and there was a story of this one little girl named Nancy Green, who was attending the show that night. And well, she said on her way home from whatever she was doing, she had somebody say, Nancy, don't go home, you won't come, don't go out, you won't come back home or something. Basically warning her not to go to the theater that night because she ain't going to come back. Well,
She went.
Told her mom about it, and her mom said, do it anyway, and she went. Nancy Green did not survive the night. She got it, unfortunately. So, we have that. That was, she was only like 16. She was 15 at the time, and the ghost told her she would never see 16, when she was turning 16 within a couple of days. So the ghost gave her a warning, and the ghost is right. And Jeff, I don't think he's picking up anything right now.
No, I don't feel anything.
Yeah, I don't feel anything either.
But
I've been to this place so many times when I went to school here, It feels like it's been cleansed, honestly.
Well, it has been consecrated, it's a church now. It's possible they did their church thing.
Together, but apart.
Residual items.
this place has like I said, a special place in my heart. From before I was a student to when I was just an undergrad to when I came and visited my brother who came here. Or just exploring as a kid and realizing all the cool and different things you could see. This is one of the places that I stumbled upon back when I was 18, 19, 20.
Well, according to Ms. Vi here,
Yeah.
the Egyptian building, which is just a few feet away, is very,
Very haunted. I used to, when I was in college here, undergrad, I used to actually protect all the buildings. Egyptian building was one of them. It was a whole bunch of buildings, but I would come from downtown or in middle of town to downtown MCV. And going in that building, you would hear the creepiest wailing, creaking. Nobody liked to be in it. So a lot of times when they guarded the building and had to do a patrol or walk around it, they would stand on the outside of the building. They wouldn't go.
Inside, huh?
They wouldn't go on the inside, and that's the Egyptian building right there. And for me though, I would walk around because I was just curious about all the different rooms and hidden spaces and designs. I mean, it's like a TARDIS.
The Egyptian building. Does it have like artifacts?
Yeah, it does. It has artifacts in it. Oh man, it was commemorated so long ago. It has so many hidden areas. For me as a kid that had the keys to the college, because I did, I had a ton of fun going into all kinds of places. Just finding out little rooms inside of rooms and little study areas all over the place. No place was out of limit for me back then. The Egyptian building. Hey y'all.
Look. What's that?
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is. No idea.
Interesting.
I'm like, oh, what is that though? That was interesting.
Bug, maybe?
Maybe I don't see anything though.
So here is the Egyptian.
Here's like the commemorative plate related to naming the building. There's so much history mixed in with like this area of Richmond. Like you can just walk a couple steps and run to a museum. You can walk a couple more steps, you run into another like historical location, just like the church over here. There's like so many hidden spaces that people are welcome into if you're, you go to the school, and or if you just want to explore, you can do that. It's not even a problem. Nobody will stop you or think you're doing anything odd or anything. What's interesting about the Egyptian building is when they built the new building, they mirrored the actual shape of a pyramid on the outside of the design of the building that was supposed to replace it. You can see that there. As a commemoration of, hey, this is the continuation of that. Which it is. It has the second biggest auditorium on the MCV campus inside of it. And the biggest was, of course, the Egyptian building.
So which one did you said you heard a lot of interesting sounds in the building?
This one, holy smokes. There's also another one, another building that we're not too far from that maybe we can get to. That's right behind Sanger Hall, or right near Sanger Hall. That is an old courtroom.
Oh, shoot.
And it has the whole guard. And when I used to walk up near it, you could hear people talking.
Oh, wow.
Like they're just in session.
Right.
And then we got in there would be nobody in there
Oh.
at all. And it would always creep me out. We could actually see if we can get in. We could try. Come on, guys. The guys are over there.
Yeah, they are.
Say hi, fellas. All right. Which is perfectly fine. Somebody gotta do our intros and make it fun. That's him.
Okay, I just love the sound of compressors and air conditioning units.
So over here on the side of oh, you made it. On the side of Sanger Hall is behind it actually is this it looks like just a regular building, but it's the old courthouse. And on like I think the second or third floor, maybe a little higher, you go in and all you see is like the old benches and the actual court looking front end.
Right.
And it's so cool. I used to sit in there sometimes, just mellow out to the sound because it's such a big open space. They added in like a well, I think it was already there, like a overhanging walking area around it, and some study areas where you can study if you're a student. It closes after a certain time, and I guess people used to try to break in there all the time, but they usually have a security guard sitting in there. So we'll see though. We'll see. Right now we're just taking a good old walk downtown. Hey guys. I used to call this like the urban juggle of Richmond because it's just all bricked out. Even like this arch here, like this is a piece of history.
Laboratory.
As a memorial for, you know, and like it's all over the place. This place is so full of history. Let's see.
You know, we have all these. Whoa, I see a mural there.
Oh yeah, getting way up there, the old murals. Oh man, if we talked about those, we'd be here forever.
I don't want to go there. I retired from that shit.
And here's the old entryway. This is how you used to enter into the building.
Staff entrance.
Yep.
Yay.
Of the original building that was sitting here before it got upgraded into what it is now. Let's see. So if we make a left and we kind of go down that way, the building is right over there. Like right over, well, kind of a little bit more, but yeah, right over in here. So they're like, where are you going? It's right over this way. And this is like between the Egyptian building and this building that we're heading to. Nobody wanted to go in this building, but I would always end up going in it.
Because you're the brave one, right?
I was always way too brave. And so one day, when I was in there and I was in this rickety old elevator that's still probably in there, and I heard something in the elevator with me, and I was like, I'm out. I'm not coming back. I'm done. Yeah, it's over this way. Yep. I used to come out. I used to have to lock up the back of this building, and then I would go over to this one because we had to have a guard inside of it.
So this is the old courthouse. Where Vi said she could hear people talking.
Yeah, this is it right here, back in the back, or up on the second or third floor.
Right.
One of those floors over there. Yep. Creepy little spot. Doesn't look like much, just like the Egyptian building, but it's bigger on the inside. The bottom floor, definitely. And like during the day though, if you ever got time to come in here, you don't need to have a badge or anything. You just go in, because on the first floor is just like a cafeteria, a little mini cafeteria for the students. But then there's an elevator down the hall, and you go up, and there's like right there is where that courthouse was.
And here we are in the garden.
Oh man, the gardens. There's so many hidden spots and spaces. Commemorative plaques and everything. You might be able to see the back end of the courtroom, because it would be facing this way. I want to say that it is right, that dark window right there is a piece of it.
Yeah.
And I think this level across is where it is. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. And you would never guess that going in there's a huge study space in there too. You never would.
Well, it's a student center, so.
It is. But it doesn't look like it. A lot of the buildings down here just are so historical that you wouldn't think that,
Right.
what is in it. Like the gym, the old gym just looked like a apartment building, but it was a gym. So, a huge gym. This is the old hospital, part of the old hospital in front of us. What's something else that's creepy?
Ugh.
Any one of the elevators that's inside of that building, this brick one, would scare the life out of anybody.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure if you got off on the wrong floor, you always would feel something.
Like,
Because the
uh-oh,
hallways
I
are
shouldn't
so
be
small and narrow.
going. I'm not supposed to be.
Makes you remember how small people used to actually be. There's another plaque there.
Oh, what's that? George Vincent Johnston Park.
And they're all the security guards sitting inside the building.
I know.
I'm like, oh, that's done.
Yeah, we getting it.
Okay, what exactly is that building over there?
Oh, that's a student. That's the medical college for the students. This is their school.
No, the Egyptian looking thing?
That is an auditorium for people to, have presentations and stuff. Anybody on the MCV campus could, reserve it and use it. It used to be more, and I'm sure there's some labs and stuff in there for, the older professors and stuff, but it's small compared to what they could have now. And, in the building, this new one, or even in, Sanger Hall, which was made after that. So this is the newest building that they built. That is the second newest building, Sanger Hall. And it kind of gets a little funky after that. Yeah, and inside of this building is the old courthouse, which is totally creepy. Because you go in, it's this huge room that you're not expecting to see, with the front end of a courtroom, and then you have this huge, one level up, huge walkway that has all these little rooms in it that they turned into study rooms. But I'm guessing they used to have people stand over and watch all the, court hearings and such.
Yeah, reporters and shit and stuff coming in. So, gentlemen, do we want to talk about the Richmond vampire real quick?
Ooh, yeah, let's talk about that.
W. Pool?
W. Pool.
What about him?
Did you want to talk about it real quick?
I don't know much about him, other than he's supposed to be a vampire.
The only thing I ever really knew about Poole is he was chased, and then they accused him of being a vampire, and then he was hanging out in his crypt.
Well, it all happened. It all started with the collapse of the Churchill Tunnel.
Really?
Yes, that's when it all started. The Churchill Tunnel, you know, the biggest collapse, the big explosion. And people just, I guess the responders were walking there, took people out, and they saw this man, shirtless, being hanging off of him. He's got these are burns, you know, the explosion and all. And they and he saw them and saw the people there, and he freaked out and ran away because he was all mangled, looking really gnarly. They was like, well, he's a vampire because one thing, he ran towards Hollywood Cemetery, towards the
Not a real great story.
Yes, well, we have our own little vampire story.
I mean, if he killed some people, that would be cool. But
No, but guy W.W. Poole, but he was in England for a while, and he came back over here. He was run out of England because
he's a vampire.
they accused him of being a vampire. Yes.
Accusations were enough back then.
Yeah.
They didn't have to actually substantiate things. They could just be like, hey, you have to be this.
Your son's on.
Scavarge.
James, he said, Padre.
What up?
Scavarge. Get to bed.
Okay, so where are we going next on our little adventures page?
I was going to go take the Churchill Tunnel, but y'all go, which is where the thing.
Where is the tunnel located?
I don't have the Waze on right now. Oh, we
Oh,
can
what's it named?
the Churchill Tunnel?
Churchill Tunnel. Give me a second. I'll see if I can map it because, like I said, this is my stomping ground. I didn't know we were coming over this
I
way.
don't know, man, because I just freaking. We've been going off ways and we've been going in freaking circles.
If I can get an idea of where it is.
Drive there.
Oh, we can drive?
We have technology.
Oh, okay. I'm also very thirsty.
Yeah, so if you guys want more of these external adventures instead of in the house, like and follow. Like and
Exactly.
follow.
Yeah, like and follow us because we'll get more. We'll do it again. Might be somewhat better prepared next time.
All right, do we have anybody else besides Michael following us tonight?
Yeah, we can go because it's going towards the house. This is the church of the tunnel is on Clay Street, so it's right off Broad. We go straight up Broad, and then it's a left.
All right, how far?
About 10 minutes
By car.
by car.
So we gotta go find our car.
Actually, 3 minutes by car, but 10 minutes by walk, by tow.
All right, now listen, young lady, your driving directions were fabulous. Point over there, and I'm like looking.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for that.
Good point. We gotta give